48, I believe it is. And like in last part, I mean, obviously all of these parts here right now are gonna be, you know, different end game content, right? So in the last playthrough, we did rank 9 hunts at Vesper Pool, which included a demon wall, which took me 3 tries actually to kill it. It teleports you out, and I never really got how to open the doors. Once I did, and the second time I didn't. Second time was second part of the second time. It didn't open the door. So yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know the actual game plan there. To be frank, I just kill it with you know, all the medics. However, though, as I noted last time, it's a very interesting party because if you resurrect people, if you down, if you use potion and so on, if you take abilities, all of that still included your it's called the motions, right? The animations of the characters. So what I figured out when I did last time was that I shouldn't drive anyone. I should use an item, I should use tech bars and so on, right? Because yeah, that just made the boss harder. That is literally made it harder to use any item and, like, you know, save on. That actually is a new thing there. Wow. No, that is clearly bugged there. Never seen it before. That's weird. I mean, I've been here like 20 times before, probably 50. It is probably more. I've never seen that before. It's bad. Yeah, so we still have this thing. Yeah, so we're gonna do this twice down. Get another weapon or shield this time. Because I mean, clearly this is the what to do, and I'm thinking then that this city here might have some hunts next to it, potentially, or else you do that thing. So let's go. Today's Saturday, so I'm gonna do like a long playthrough. It's gonna play for like 4 hours maybe. Okay, so what's this called now again? I hate to see the names here. This thing? No, it's not similar. So between there. Yeah, so not this. Temperature and support. It's not keep corner. Wait, this one way. No, that is Leslie, even this was. Wait, what? Do Leslie have 2 different ones? Because that is clearly Leslie, we also have Leslie. That is horrible. What should we do out of these 2? I think, nope. Jesus Christ, let's call it this one. It has to be now. Yeah, I was like, all the different ones, yeah. Different countenance there. So I still haven't figured out how to open the second dungeon part, but I mean, I know that it has to be in the Game Plus scenario, which we're in right now. When you have beaten the game, right, you get some extra stuff like more hunts. So one of those, like, you know, blocker kind of thing I talked about in one of my rants, and but I don't know where to do it. But I assume it's gonna be from someone like quest or something, and because quest in this game is kind of stupid in how it shows that. I mean, UX in this game is really, frankly, pretty bad, right? Talking about a lot. The UX sometimes is good, but some more times, I mean, it's kind of like this really should be better. Yeah, like, yeah. So if there is someone that gives you a quest now to open the doors, which I think is gonna be more than, like, I don't know, talking to maybe Sydney, and I don't think so. Sid maybe, but no, I don't think so either. But that, yeah, because I've had Sydney calls for you to get the flying car, so that's probably, yeah, probably Sydney as well. So to believe that it's gonna be a person somewhere with that quest, right? But you can't see the person unless you actually go to that city. It's kind of weird. For example, with these hunts or hump optional boss things, with this guy up here, he's only shown on the map when you get here, right? And then you can still see it. So, yeah, I mean, it will be better, I think, or better, maybe worse, I suppose, but it will be more coherent, if you ask me. If you were like, let's say you're, you find a guy up here, right? Then you go away, and then you don't see it anymore. That may make more sense than right now when you have to go to the city. When you go to the city, that unlocks that you can see it, right? And then you can obviously see it. That's kind of weird. But then, oh yeah. So, and I haven't been in the cities since I beat the game, right? I've only been a few of them, so. Actually, it could be less. LTC, I suppose. 7 checked actually. So I beat the game. Yeah, nice. It's new. What's it called? Mola Kuyata? Looks like the big kind of boar enemy. We have killed earlier on all over level. Yeah, it could be that one up there. But that one also level 30 or so. This hunt then is gonna be way higher level than that. Yeah, what's up with random. I mean, this playthrough is gonna be, I think, a little more here and there in the game, because Western is a pretty big area, right? And for Lestrum was like a 2.5 hour playthrough that had a lot of hunts, right? And also some of the bosses. So that's like 10 plus bosses, right? But now we're gonna go like this one and so on. So we're gonna go and do minor cities more, right? They're gonna have maybe like one hunt per each city, maybe, perhaps. There's gonna be like one hunt here, right? So it's gonna be a little rank 9 hunts, probably 1 per city though. It's gonna be this broad, let's just do the rank 9 hunts. But this then is one of the quests you get, new optional quests you get after you beat the game, and they seem to be by far the best to do, because you get a new item, so far good weapons, but no shield, and it's likely better than the Black Prince, which is the anti-demon shield. However, the Black Prince is probably better against all the demons still, because it pretty much have demons, right? It gives you more tick, I think, on that, or power up for Gladio. So it's a very, very good shield. And I mean, and I used to read now at night actually. Oh, they're at okay, yeah. But I actually read it right now. It actually says at night quest, and it's Tonnenberry, so it makes sense. And it's change, so that would work. Let's see. No, port was sorry. Quest in location, change quest. Yeah, I actually read it right now. It actually says at night there for those Tonnenberries. But yeah, that is absolutely logical, as they've only been on night before. But I think, the old defense games, like, I didn't never necessarily see Tonnenberries as something at night only. They were more like, because it's kind of mole people, they were more like in dungeons. So I guess they have bad eyesight. That's why I kind of had to find you so slowly. So yeah, you can forget that. In 13 then the last game before this. It's been 14 because I more agree. That game, that nothing to do with night at least. 12th game, I don't remember if it was something more. 10th game there were enemies. Nothing with night in that game either, right? In the 9th game, they were in dungeons, I believe, if I remember correctly now. Yeah, the first one of this. 8th game, they were in the Odin dungeon thing. Yeah, so I can't really say that they were. But in this game, at least, in this game universe, they are part of the demon tribes, so. Yeah, but Tonnenberry Knights is probably gonna look like the Tonnenberry. What's his name? Like Tonnenberry King or something like that. That we saw in Althesia, on level 40. These knights are probably gonna be like that guy, I think. Like jumping around like a Yoda. They flew around and so on, so yeah. I think so. There we go. It's actually one of the scored parts of the game actually. But I think this was just like, you clearly see nothing here, I think. There can't be no down here. I think that's why I never really support the place, because it's like, yeah, like there's not gonna be a down here because you drive past it so much. It's so in the middle, right? So you never really go to it. You always go around it. You see that well, it's something there. Kinda right. Oh yeah, it's that one. So we did kill this one on a much lower level, like level 30 or things like that. So you can't find it as one place. But this is a more open area. Actually, we see there, yeah. So even if the game world is pretty much, it has a strange place. Clearly, it's a big game. As I mentioned, I've never been here actually. I've never actually been in this whole area, so it's really cool actually. There are still areas you can actually find in this game. That's what the game does really well, right? You have a really big open game world. Of course, this is like open in the sense that you... I mean, the misfortune of it is that if you go to this area without this quest, you won't find anything, right? So check the thing out here. Unfortunately, so it's like... But still, right? Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I've actually been here before all. It's an item. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I'll kill this thing. It's pretty much exactly the same thing. I believe this. But that one is... let's see if I can show the map. I think it's like up here or something. It's like when you go into the circus, it might be here. It's around the disket list, the meteor, so it's like, I think it's here. Somewhere. And yeah, and it's at level 32.
Thank you.
Of course, when I did comment on that way back then. That was probably like, you know, 20 or so playthroughs back, right? And I commented on the thing that, oh, it's interesting. This enemy here, I've never seen before, and it's been a hunt because it was on level 30. Should have been a hunt, maybe I missed a hunt, but that was my thing. Here's final hunt, so... Here's anything? That looks pretty much it. Maybe I should do more intimidating, more red, I think. Than the other one. That there was something on arcade, like yeah, probably only Kujata instead of Molo Kujata. I guess possible. Anyway, the head is weird, rolling around a bit. We have a roll on the floor. So what is that? It has really low max level. It's gonna be really easy. It's gonna be very easy. Look at this max level, it lost so much life. So you can't stop that. There's no chance the boss is gonna be hard because clearly it already have lost like 20, maybe 10 additional life once better than so it's like really weird rolling around in it or something. Oh yeah, here we go. And blind side. For one more even. That's like me, I'm screwing down. So quickly. Almost something really have. I mean obviously I'm almost thinking about how not that game is too easy, but more that it must start. Well, there should be more life points, more attack power, but it also substandard battle fighting. But with this side of so many that have surprised me. Like this guy, I feel like he should have like 10 times more life. You know, it's not like you should have a little more health. No, it's more like you could have had like double the life points right now. This is ridiculous, right? He has absolutely no life points. Wait. I mean, for sure, kills with one attack, even if you have pretty high life points. Even though I have high life points and so on, right? Just kills with one attack. So, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Still, it's like, yeah. Is this guy supposed to be a glass gun now? I think that's probably the problem then. Because it feels like I don't mind glass cannon enemies, which forces that you have really high damage output, but really low, very fragile body fight. Typical like a mage kind of character in a game or something, right? High output, but can't take damage. Having those kind of in this game, nothing wrong with that. Since there's no hunting of course. Yeah, so I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Why?
Definitely not the straight with the glass cannon and like character usually, and then in bosses. However, I think the cliche is that helps to make any sense on that thing. What's it called? Mulukrata? I mean, that looks like a huge boar, right? As I said earlier, I mean, it's a really big enemy. In a good, you know, modernized tongue, I would call it a tanky enemy, right? A tank. So it's a lot of beating. And yeah, but it has no health and it's really high damage. It's a glass cannon boar. Right? It doesn't feel, you know, that's probably the game. Definitely is. That doesn't feel right. You know? It clearly doesn't feel like what I expect that enemy to be, right? It's far from for the conventional gigantic boars. I think that's the problem there. Primarily. More than that. Oh, this was like that's kind of boss. Oh, that's boring. Like, that's not the actual problem. However, that was clear. It was too much of a glass cannon, or like too much of a. Actually, it's more like it was too less of a glass cannon in a way. When I look at it, but that was had low life, really high damage, but actually its damage attacks aren't impressive. Like it uses rounds and stepping you so on. So it's actually not that very. It's to avoid. If compared to that laser demon thing, Illuat, it's called. It has like mech armor and laser and so on. That thing looks like a gigantic glass cannon, right? Because it literally looks like a cannon, and it looks like having really high. It's really strong, and also, you know, has a lot of abilities, right? That's hard to avoid and so on, and kill everyone. That thing doesn't have that, so it's like, yeah, it's not designed if it's like to be a glass cannon. So that for me is like a design mistake. It's like, oh, here's the boss, but we made it have really high attack damage, really low health and defense. But okay, so it's gonna be like a very aggressive boss hitter. Like, you know, beat it quickly and so on. They're like, well, yeah, but it's super slow and they give it no attack ability. But what? Like, the mismatch there, right? I think the mismatch in the actual game, and definitely a mismatch in just like what you actually would expect, right? So this is a big problem actually. I think it's really hot in here now. I guess winter's over. Only 5 more ranks to rank 10. That might unlock some new hunts. Usually you unlock some new hunts per every city doesn't unlock new hunts when you get to the new rank, but some of them do, so you have to kind of go over them again. But yeah, that it also has. I'm just gonna go down here quickly. It's out. Probably has a rank 9 hunt. I think it will. Maybe some even harder curl. It might have. I think that this definitely has some hunts usually. Actually pretty hard. So I think it's gonna be out here. Still of course looking for how to open up the doors. So you can start with the playthrough with that. Really nice to see. Yeah. Okay, so we go to the city here, and we're waiting for it to be night, so we can fight the Tonnebury night quest. I find it really unfortunate that you can't trigger night in this game. I talk about it a lot, but it's like, why can you trigger night by getting night hunts, but only by that? So if you have like a quest mission, then you can't trigger night. It really it makes very little sense to me, and it seems just so incoherent. The whole like premise of this, like, yeah, okay, you can wait here for restaurants and it's all like road trip kind of thing. So yeah, so it's irritating. Definitely it's frustrating me. Then I have to wait for 7 more game time in game time hours to fight those guys. However, for example, that if the next city has hunts, and that hunt is also for night, of course, that we have to use that and trigger that and so on. Obviously, we could have triggered the night with changing the mission in the last city, I guess, but I wanted it anyway. So, but this city doesn't have a new hunt. I'm probably gonna use an old hunt here to trigger night, and then go and do the optional story mission hunt categorized the quest, and then I use a water hunt. So like, it's no problem to trigger night if you just want to, but you have to do it in this kind of weird way, right? And it's just, yeah, it irritates me, it irks me that you have to kind of use I wouldn't say an abuse, but it kind of feels like you're using the game, kinda, but it's more like the game lets you abuse it, because it didn't add in the functionality they should have had. Anyway, I think this is going to have a new rank 9 or 10 hunt here. Probably a very hard hunt, like level 75 or higher. I think if there's a hunt here, this is going to be a hard hunt. Give it for hunt to have hard hunts. No, nothing new. Well, actually, yeah. Hopefully they have a night hunt here, like a demon hunt. Night. Let's see. Here we go. Yes. So if you play a hunt, then right, they actually get. Yes. See, this is the only way in the game to get night whenever you want. Right? So you have to go like replay old hunts and so on, so I can do the main story thing. Just, yeah, that is awkward. That's very awkward. Okay, Thornbury Night. I think it's very close, yeah. Should be very close, so we go. And we can't afford to teleport there. I think we could teleport to the Fall Grove. They've probably been a little quicker, but just very barely, because I mean it's gonna be like teleport, load screen 1 minute, and then another half minute, and also 2 minutes. So like, it will be a few seconds here and there. You will earn that. Okay, so we've been in the city here, and we just did that hunt. Okay, this one has no hunts, but actually could have the quest take. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I did park here, so I should have seen it anyway. Okay, so I feel that the Cape will be the obvious place where you could get a new quest. Should really go down here. I guess you start the place there. But yeah, well, I think you start there. Do you start in Galdin Quay? The south. I don't know really. This place, the mountain, the volcano, I haven't checked it out yet in the Game Plus. Very well, could have more hunts. Some new bird enemy, some fire enemy, definitely could have new hunts. This is reasonable. But anyway, now we're gonna kill the Thornbury Knights, which is a very classic enemy, of course, in the Final Fantasy. I was very disappointed, but I feel like I hate that they removed that. It was same in FF13. That they also removed the whole like karma knife thing. That's very unfortunate. That was so cool with the Thunderbirds like FF8 and so on. That they had this. They were very iconic enemies, right? Because they always had the same thing going for them. They did nothing at you. They just walked slowly against you on this 2D kind of fight scene, so to speak. And when they reached you, they would stab you with a knife, and you died. Like they always had insta kill on you when they reached you. But since the game, the FF12, right, they removed like the mini game type of battle where you have another internal world of battle, right? It's called battle mini game. And when they removed that, I guess they just kind of felt like, well, how does Thornbury work now? Because they work in more a free 3D space. But I think that's an absolute big mistake in all of the franchise since we did, not this game particularly, but all of them. that they probably felt that we can't have the insta kill TV Thunderbird because they can actually sneak after you. So I think that's pretty stupid. They absolutely should have kept that in this game as well. You have to kite it and so on. That's how it should work. I mean, obviously. Well, I mean, if you avoid it, you can still avoid it right in this game. You can avoid it so. So if you just avoid the Thunderbird attack, you will still survive, of course. So yeah, that's pretty lame. And also the car mobility, which they have had in most of the games, or at least half the games have been in. You have this car mobility, which basically you take 1 damage per killed enemy the whole game. So in the middle game, couple of you, and then you play 100% of the game, you instantly karma. So that ability has been in most of the games, back and forth. This game doesn't have it at all. So we could have had it now then. It's the anti-farming ability. I think it'll be more than one. Say nice. Oh yeah, search on Well, he killed me now, but that's probably because he's like, I mean, yeah, but like I said, they have this kind of Yoda flying around sport. That's the last guy, so it's a master. Good. Kind of weird killing. Oh. Holy magic of what should be against. They do actually kill you one ability. And I have like no finish now, so I'm probably gonna die now. Right, shit. I wish you should avoid it. I mean, I'm avoiding. And I don't know. Oh, come on, Ollie. Oh, come on.
Nice, Gladio.
Should we change? We got it. Oh, no, that one. I have. I think it's sorting. Magic. If we go light, we should make them more weaker. Weaker and also transform for a bit.
Nice,
and of course using the holy weapon, do it all, so do more damage than that. Okay, so that is a magic. See you near. Okay. So this is probably best to have. Okay, let's try to hit them both. Or no, end of life. Everything is almost at the same time. They're very AGI like you, right? They're very weird. These are very like not the ton of green remnants. They're so different. Jumping around, so yeah.
グラディオ砕けちまいな
Det här betyder med hälften lite där. Där på hälften faktiskt. How will take this to help?
こんだけきついとはな。何ちょっと安心してんだよ。トゥリアあれうりゃいいよ エグニス指示一気に行くぞ受け取れサンキューディアやば
Ja, nu ser det.
セリアあぶいいよよっ
This is the sphere again. Looking for a bit. I couldn't edit it for some reason.
頼んだブロットみんな行くよファイヤー軍師が前に出過ぎたがすまなかった
I mean, no executing you now, but it's kind of weird because to say this, I don't dislike this battle, but it feels kind of weird at how some was supposed to be really slow. What then? What the fuck? Yeah, let's be slow, right? It's supposed to be like slow, immobile, but you know, like fine shot you before they reach you. This is just like spam the button. Here they are. Two different. Yeah, let's keep going up. Huh. Det är hard att get combo on. Morale so much. Holy. That is weird. Back there. We have to figure about the next spell. I clearly get this spell, so clearly today I'm out of. Clearly get more damage.
プロントノクトみんな行くよしまったファイヤー
En halv ny.
いや頼もしいな任せて
Standing avoid, yes.
グラディオ頼む
Det är visst min radio.
ナイスグラディオおりゃ
I would really need the action thing here. Det var ganska light. I mean, they were tiny and close. Very different from the snake. I am looking for
頼んだプロンプトみんな行くよよしファイヤーはっはいよっほっ
Oh, yeah.
やば
Well,
あれ
holding well. Okay. Have to chuck. Have to chuck for the bell though. That was a horrible spell.
やノクト
If you ask me, right, that should be in game one. Everyone is knocked out, either they or dead. They would be the one. Or maybe should have ended the movie. You should be in game over at that motion, that moment. Anyway, macro sense, that would be hard in a good way. You need one of them at least. Hopefully this is one.
まあな
This is fun enough.
よしランドルフのとこに持っていこうぜ
ランドルフの指定した素材だな。
やったね
いい流れだった。
Now I'm thinking that whoa, I am tired. I should really black out here. I'm thinking about something and I was like, what? No, anyway, yeah. This battle then, you know, it wasn't half bad. I think that clearly they're a hard battle game so far. They execute in everything way. But they don't feel like a Thornberry enemy. That's the problem. That they don't. What's the problem? It means that if this would be the first time I ever play a fighting game, I definitely would enjoy that boss battle more, right? Because then I wouldn't be like, well, this is a Thornberry, but they don't fight a Thornberry fight like you would. You see what I mean? Right? I hope people understand what I mean. It's hard not to compare it to. Oh, nice. It's hard not to compare it to the other games, of course, and it's not like the other game had its amazing Thornberry battles, all of them. But it had another game feel to it. It had another game, right? And I think it's pretty clear that wait, something was 0. Yeah. Let's say 1, yay, and let's go. So it's gonna go to. Oh, let's
Ignis, 頼むわ
行くぞ。
clear this anymore. This is gonna be a long ride. Less of them. There we go. But yeah. It's just not the same at all, and that obviously can be irritating. But also, I think it's more for me at least. It's not about not being the same. I think it's more about this boss is one gameplay, right? We have a very quick enemy that attacks you if they avoid all types and so on. That's one gameplay. But the Thornberries, they were more about they're moving very slowly towards you. You have to stop that somehow, and when they reach you, you lose the game. So that's more about you have this the wall. They were more like a wall, right? moving on towards you, eventually you get pushed off the cliff, right? And then you have to kind of like, what can I do? Can I do this? And it's like, well, I should run away because of I have too bad karma. Like that has another gameplay right to it. And but these enemies here are kind of more like the Yojimbo. They are quick, to keep their ability, and well, these guys are even less hitbox and even harder to hit them. So yeah, like they feel like a hard Yojimbo kind of, right? So yeah, I think that's the biggest issue with it. That it feels like they don't have the old. I mean, they clearly don't have the old Thornberry gameplay to it, and then you have this thing instead, which is pretty good, but it's more of the same, right? However, of course, it is a problem with the whole 3D versus 2D kind of battle systems and so on, and that gives you another problem for it. Gives what? $2 screens? What the fuck? That's weird. Like one fast one. Oh. Yeah, it's like they don't have anything similar to the old thing, right? I think that's the issue with it. Most issue, yeah, but it feels like you know you have these memories, and it's not just nostalgia. Well, that's another gameplay they're talking about. Like it's just tournament was so interesting. There are several enemies you recognize as the character and so on, but the tournament was so interesting because they had, as I was talking about, a unique gameplay battle thing, right? Where characters that we said was also the farm mode enemy, as you saw with experience points, or AP in like S8 so on. So character, they had the gameplay of overshadowing away, right? Like the metal slimes in Dragon Quest 8, or in Dragon Quest. And I used to wish the 8 plot where you had to land on this cliff right there. And you had that Falcon swing with Angelo. Yeah. So I think that's most of it. I'm thinking about it. Otherwise, I mean, pretty good battle. Much harder than most of the battles here, so this guy probably isn't done yet. He probably still more quests up to max level, I think. Yes. Cool to find something after the volcano, hopefully. Something good stuff there. I'm actually on something in the woods. The Polaris, for the N or R. Stuff in the middle up there. Huh. 85, yeah, never. Sounds like it could be a night enemy. Polaris, yeah. Sounds like a night enemy. I think I'm gonna go do it right away. Maybe a handful. Yeah, because I mean it's pretty much the same place, right? So very similar. I mean, we've been there, we know there. Okay, one thing I can do before I go to them. So I need to go to camp anyway. So I want to go to the Cape, and you see if I can like get some quests here to get the door opens, perhaps. It's like the most natural place to get the hunt, or with the hunt, the quests. If it's a quest, but something like that to get the dungeons. And I guess we can go over it. I want to go to Cape, I'll be there. Yeah, so to Cape. And then we go to some close camp and sleep again to get some of the good food buffs. Yeah, some of the slow skins are very low. That's a little weird here, they have 2 low skins. That's really weird. I've never seen it before in the game. That actually, yeah, very much doubt it. Maybe I missed it, but I don't think so. That it has, as in the 2 different loading screens, right? So first it loaded with like the some kind of landscape image, right? And then it changed to less gloom on the day, some night. That's the first time I think I've ever seen that. Very sure on that. Usually do, however, load screens very quickly when you are close to place. So it's not. It has to be optimized to some degree at least, because it definitely goes way faster when you're never even close then. So you like knows pretty much for pre-rendered those areas and so on. Hopefully it might be here where you get go to the dungeons, because I haven't returned it actually after I beat the game. Towards the garden thing.
Okay.
I don't see it as a way the worst part of this game, the worst US part of this game. Absolutely. I said it like 100 times by now, but that's absolutely the worst part of the game. Like seriously, the worst part of the game. That you if you talk about purely like user, you know, like come on. Oh, that must be something new than the spawn now. Illusion. No. Yes. That very much likely spawn now then, when I beat the game. I've never seen it before, and I can't really remember. Like, but I've been that before, so. Okay, so one is actually working on the field now. You do this in one of the like the Sid quests, I think. Yeah, I think so. That's why you need to do this. But I've never seen any use afterwards. I'm sure you can trade with that guy with the carrots. That whole thing I think is that whole thing is freaking ridiculous. Like, really is, right? You basically get to this guy and he, you know, and he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna stand there and wait for you to, you know, like, farm carrots. Like, why is he always standing there for? This doesn't make any sense. I mean, yeah, it really isn't. Like, I think it's also honestly it's really badly done. It should be obviously if you had the same thing, right? I think you could be a chef somewhere, like a manning a restaurant, or something like. Why is he there? Like, why is he standing? He's like, oh, I own the restaurant. Okay. I know you're standing there. So you just stand at my garden. Wait, it doesn't make any sense. I was hoping for maybe a new item up here. But yeah, obviously the game has really good graphics. It's always fun to get these higher points in the game, so you can really see how great the game is rendered as well. All the details, like the birds, the air, the waves. Very well done, you know, all this parts. Absolutely well done. But anyway, yeah, it seems ridiculous. It could be like shopkeepers. It's just weird. Like, why would you have him there, standing there all the time, and it's like, why, right? I really don't get it. It makes absolutely no sense, and also, not doesn't make any sense purely like, you know, like narrative-wise or whatever, right? In the whole like game world. Then that's really stupid. But it's also a bad design team, because the gameplay would be better if you had to be like, well, okay, so you don't have this item from a seed for that to trade. Or is it no? It was the berries actually for. No, it was the berries for the cake actually. For the wedding cake in the game. That's what it is, the berries. Yeah, so you want those berries, right? And like some really. How to say it? It's not really complicated to get it now. As soon as you get it right. Yeah, it's the same thing as finding the. Not actually. Anyway. Yeah, so. Shit, here. But yeah, so instead of just going there and being like, yeah, We order berries, and you get the carrots, and then you have like 4 carrots something. So you have, I think it's 4 or 2 he wants for the berries. So you have those, and then you meet him at like a restaurant, or maybe you meet him in Tenebrock, which will make much more sense because you need the berries from Tenebrock. So let's say he's like a chef in Tenebrock, right? Or the manager or so on. So you meet him in Tenebrock, and he's like, oh yeah, but I need these like very expensive carrots from from this clean edge or dusky, whatever it says. And of course I say, yeah, sure, I have my own carrot garden, so you can have carrots from me, right? that would have made much more sense, right? Instead of him just standing there. And also, I mean, not just making more sense narrative-wise, because that would be making a lot more sense in narrative, but that would also clearly be more of a gameplay. No, it's like, as soon as you get this garden, he automatically shows up, and you're like, okay, talk to him a little, tells you have 4 different items for you, which you can get more of by giving me carrots. Yeah, so what's the chance of that? Like, that's probably my biggest beef with this whole guy standing over here. Just to the left there. That's my biggest thing. Not because you're standing here, right? Which is stupid, but like, what's the point, right? Is it random?
いい野菜だね。これなら客やシェフも喜ぶよ。また野菜があれば買い取るよ。いい野菜だね。これなら客やシェフも喜ぶよ。
It's like, you know, why would he be here? But clearly, the big issue, as I'm talking about, is that that's not fun. That's not a funny gameplay. Let's go to Hammerhead and see what Sid wants for those weapons. But yeah, like, what's the fun in that, right? What's the fun if you automatically get to him? Like, what? Clearly it should be more like, oh, you have these super expensive carrots that you're growing here, you have to get the seeds somewhere and so on. And then it's like, okay, so you have those, and then, right, and then you have to figure out who actually wants these carrots, or use them yourself in your cooking for some really, really good recipes that gives you buffs. And then, of course, you know, you can either use the buffs, find that guy, get the berries for Tenebrock cake and so on. That should be the gameplay. Yeah, like let's see, Hammerhead. Yeah, it just seems really weird to me. Like, why would you do that? Something here. 1, 2, 3. I accidentally pushed over a shear, actually. Okay, so nothing up there. Well, you get the weapons from him, but that doesn't do with the actual what they're looking for. But they were plus weapons, so Sid can upgrade them. So I go to Sid, and we're gonna see if we have what he wants to upgrade them. It was a gun, which is the first plus gun, and also a shield. But yeah, like the gun seems more, I would say, interesting, important. That might actually be a really good weapon for Prompto if you upgrade it. So first you have to get the carrot farming, get him there, which is automatically done, which is stupid, and then you get the Sid thing. Sid is an item, you get that item, and you might get a really good gun for Prompto. We will see eventually, because we have to also, of course, wait for a time. Sid crafts them. Let's see what we get. But yeah, like, it's weird. This city might also have new hunts. I haven't checked it out yet. Or maybe I have actually. Oh, on rank 8, but on rank 9. You start here, right, as you beat the game. Pretty much. You can go here right away from the way. And then you'll see the rank 8, so. Okay, let's see. It's also kind of weird here, you can actually pick what weapon you want first from Sid.
もう目が利くようになってきたな。じゃあこいつに合う部品を集めてきな。あの武器で 帝国の奴らをギャフンと言わせているわ。よし、楽しみに待ってな。シャキッとしろ。
I mean, you just what the leader. I hope I was following the leader. I said no. I said no to Sid when he wanted to upgrade my armor or the shield, and then I said yes, of course, to the weapon because the weapon is more interesting to get first. So you can pick the order, but it's kind of like you should have the UI should be different. Right? The UI should be like, which one do you want upgraded, right? And you should have the option of the ones you have currently on you. With that, of course. It should be like that. You have to like, press the button in between. It doesn't make much sense, especially when you have more than two. No, it's kind of easy, but sometimes I had 4 or 5 weapons at the same time, and obviously at that point it's kind of like, yeah, you sit here and that's not that funny. Okay, anyway, let's do the quest now. Oh yeah, camp. So let's do this camp here. Probably you can teleport here. Let's transport. Let's see. Here we go. 85 enemy. I just hope that this... I definitely hope that this boss is not on night. It might be, because it said something like... it was doing the description of it. It sounds like a demon. That was a demon. That was a Maldumo. What was the first thing? I think the first thing was a demon as well on this. The first was in a crater. Well, I can't remember what it was. It was pretty easy. I did 40 enemies. A very easy boss. And I did all of the last ranks at the same time, so it was like 10 bosses in one playthrough, So yeah, so I don't remember what it was. I do not remember, unfortunately. It was around the crater stages, yeah, I don't remember at all actually. But it was pretty easy. Definitely was an easy boss. Died very easily. Like a snake? I did kill a snake in this crater. It might be a snake. But anyway, after that was a Maldumo. It was decently hard boss. So this one has 85. Actually, it probably is a hard boss actually. So I might actually die because these bosses on this weapon are actually much harder than the hunt. So might be a really hard boss. Probably a demon then. Just gonna read it again. The Great Evil definitely sounds like should be a knight, but Dorothy did say that on the quest, so don't manly. Well, we will see soon. We will see soon here, but I hope. I definitely hope that it's gonna be at every time, and not use a night because clearly I want to go and sleep at the camp here. It's close to it because then we get the food buff. One of the mana food buffs, the one I will aim for. Let's see, damage to driving. Yeah, it can be good. Probably have to pretty much leave the car anyway. So going here, go to the camp. It's gonna be the best way regardless. The car is pretty much left here, so we can just gonna stop the car here. Should be pretty good. I think so. Yeah, okay, it's a little further ahead than I. So, but the thing is that it's just gonna be more of this red. Yeah, quickly now before we have to fight them. Yeah, so you have to go here and not get stuck. If you drive past that, you can actually. So the mecha. If you the boss mecha, I actually want to kill it. No, it's oh, I actually outrunning. If it was a level 72 mecha, then I definitely want to kill it. Even the 52 mecha, I think, as you can drop the Meditech armor, which is really broken good, like 1000 life plus shock. The buffers and what is very good. The best health testers so far in the game. So yeah, then you want to kill those things. But random, I think that thing is like level 30 maybe less, 18. Could be 18. Not Mechasaur of course or whatever. Those Mechasaur really existed, of course. Okay, so let's use maybe something that's good with Issue is Genius should be good. Sometimes I definitely go with the other ones, but yeah. How much AP do I actually have right now? I got the food buff increase last place right because it just irritated about the food buff running out. So I have 2 food buffs, makes the food buff last longer. It would be interesting if the game actually had like a max AP skill, like 909 AP skill. That would like double your food buff. That would be interesting, like making Ignis way better. That would actually be really cool, but unfortunately it doesn't. Let's craft a nice spell as well. I actually have very few spells right. I shouldn't be that lazy, and actually I should different craft spells now. Because I'm running low on the spells count, right? You know, if you do boss after boss after boss, right? In you know, if you are doing that, not of course you are doing on the end game bosses. Obviously you run out of spells much quicker. Previously in the game where you just kinda, you know, blaze through it. So yeah, definitely take each spell here to have some value.
今日はここまでにしたらどうだ。
体がベタベタで気持ち悪い。
ほんと疲れた。
I think I know with the attack food, like usually. Yeah. And we have to go a fish, you see that? Only one of these left. The Ursula cache at the west of Cape. Sort of the game. So it's like, no, ocean fishes. Very, very good. Or the mule trout again. There should be a quest in there again in the mule woods. Oh yeah, we're very close now to.
俺のはかっこいい。
ワープできるとか反則だよね。
あ、この写真いいじゃん。
でしょ？俺も好き。
Very close to the level 10 now. That should be the best speeding if like the level 10 thing. It doesn't have to be, but it feels like it should be. It could be a better one if you know, like, kill the hardest beast in the game pretty much, and then it gives you like a food part, and you can make food that potentially. But I don't know, like I think it would be the best if you actually get level 10, and that will give you like, the best recipe. The recipe itself, however, can be that you need to like combine behemoth food with juggernaut food. Like, yeah, sure, like why not? But the question, the level should be there. Okay, so hopefully we can beat on a day. Doesn't say nights, so I hope so. You can't fish here, right? You can fish in some of the craters, so should not.
ちょっと寒いな。
そうだな。
Okay, should be very close now. Just
ノク
sleep,
と
I
上
hope.
見て。ミフル軍だよ。
サンキュー。
Oh, so actually another boar kind of enemy. It's blue instead of red. Probably easy then, because I mean, the last one was really easy. That was a hunt actually. This is a quest, so it might be much harder, but I don't know really. It's actually gonna be easy. Well, let's just do that.
お前はここで見てな。
Probably will do that, I guess. But that's not a strategy. Deal, deal 10,000 damage. That's a strategy. Oh yeah, okay, time bit, but yeah, it's gonna be really hard to do that. There's a lot of damage to do. That's one fine. But yeah, I think it's gonna be exactly the same as the last one, honest. Just be having higher life points. The last one was like 76, right? So 9 levels higher and blue. But let's see. If you saw the last part, like they have real life points, so I'm assuming this section have low life points as well.
油断したなドクター
That's nice, nice. That was hard to attack enemies.
さてどうする
Stag after the one because you're into them. When you do that, they injure you by your being next to them. But yeah, you can see his max point. This guy is so glass cannon wise. I thought about earlier today, like why is he so glass cannon? It's a big enemy. You said it should be, you know, there's a lot of life. Here we go, it's gonna die very quickly. That's the last thing. Clearly it's gonna die very, very easily. It's a lot of life.
これって大ピンチってやつ。ほら。容赦はしない。状態が悪いぞ。
Can't argue that with the quest. Oh, what?
冗談抜きにヤバそう
Oh, come on. That really failed my question.
そうもいかねえだろ
Yeah, a weird rolling moves in the floor.
しっかり敵を見極めてもっと気を
今だ。任せろ。これだ。任せろ。エグルス。ノクト。よし、ラディオ、頼む。砕けちまいな。ナイスクラディオ。それや。まずい。イグリスが危ない。チクシュ。やった。 せい。それ。
Bro, beautiful. I mean, yeah, bad timing for them for the break. That takes a momentary.
終わりか受けてみろ
あいつだいぶ弱ってきてる。
容赦はしない
早く終わらそう。グラディ
これで決めよう
オ。ナイスグラディオ。
終わりか
それ。てめえ。 よっ。行くよ。はいよ。あれ。
まずいな。やろうな。
ありがとう
いえいえ。
Okay, so this is
手に入れたな
super.
ランドルフに届けるか
And yeah, this is clearly, you know, an issue with the game, right? Because obviously this enemy was very, very easy. Clearly this boss was very, very easy. And yeah, it's like, I mean, the Thunderbird Knights were, I would say Thunderbird Knights were way harder than this enemy. I would give them like 5 or 6 times harder. I mean, much harder. I was going up south here, by the way, because I want to look at the area. I haven't been here so much before, so I explored very quickly. But yeah, like those enemies were clearly way harder. I mean, way harder. Like. And yeah, to have that enemy be higher level, but way weaker, obviously makes no sense. I would even say that Thunderbird probably has more health as well. So yeah, the game is really weird in the part. The level is just a joke in the game. And clearly that is weird, and when you recommend level for what you're following, it's a new player. And also of course, here they even have like, they have been ordered me, right? They're like, yeah, you go Thunderbird, then you go here. But this thing as Thunderbird is just like a left out, like in like the aspect of hard level. So, makes sense to me. That's good. Yeah, okay. But yeah, like it just, that thing is just all weird in the game. Really, like they said it was 9 levels higher in Thunderbird, but it felt like it was 9 levels lower. Yeah, it felt like they were much easier, right? So yeah, it's weird. And always I'm mistaken in this game. If you watch, every damn boss has that backward in this game, right? It's going progressively backwards to the 4, right? Regressive. Yeah, but like obviously, I think everyone can agree on that. The boss, like this is the, I think the 4th boss of this whole quest chain, right? And I think everyone will agree on that. The 4th boss should be higher up in level and so on. But of course, generally it means it should be harder than the last boss. I think that's what, you know, everyone will agree on, right? That this boss should be harder because it's the 4th one, but also 3rd one, so it should be higher level and probably have more health, do higher damage, and potentially have a harder general strategy, right? But instead you have another one of those board things, and it's just like, wow, this thing has no health at all, as you see. He hits the box, which is so big. So he dies so easily. His abilities are actually somewhat of annoying, like when he runs around and so on, and jumps and charges around, but compared to Thunderbirds are very, very quick, kill you in every attack, spits around and so on. It's way easier. And actually, the Thunderbirds, even though there were 2 of them, I would say definitely that each Thunderbird individually was much harder than that boss fight. There are 2 of those things, so they were easily twice as hard from that. They were equally strong, but they were several times harder and had more health and so on. So they were like 6-7 times harder at least, more like 10 times harder combined. I mean, not even, I would say 10 times is even lower than it actually was, because one of them is by itself at least like 5 or 6 times harder than that was. So you have 2 of those. That's not like 6x6. That's more like, you know, 2 of them at the same time. That factor is harder than just having like fight file and then fight 1 like that. That's easier. So yeah, so it's probably again only at less though. What the fuck is this? They supposed to beat the game and have something new now in the game? That is never before. Except this time, it must be something never. And also probably beat the game, like they unlocked some area of the game or something in the city, or you know, some character like this guy, and now you can have to reload it. And obviously now it's black. Like what the fuck is this screen? Wow, yeah, wow. That seems really bugged. I mean, as I said, again, another light thing here. I know a patch, which is, you know, which is on the second 2 printed back, or last bedroom. Before I did that one, could that have done that? Like seriously, that was way longer, like more than twice the loader time than what has been before. And again, then second screen, only at less zoom, I say, and yeah, then I had this black thing, which I had seen once before the game. Well, that's like 2 different load screens and then black screens. So yeah, that was way, obviously way hard, way longer time. Okay, so this is probably very, I mean, I'm not 90% sure. It's better than what it has right now, but it's against demons. Oh, actually, I have the shade sight. It's okay, yeah.
また
That would be a good thing to
伝
do.
説へと向かうか
This thing I think is gonna be level 99. This is gonna be the last
命
one
が
up
け
here.
で手に入れろ
This is gonna be the last hunt, last like side quest here, and it's gonna be Nagelfar. Okay, where is the demon then? At night. It's probably 99. Yeah, exactly. 99. Oh, it's in the camp, their base actually. It's pretty cool. Yeah, nice. But then as I expected 99, so it's likely then, very likely the last one then. And the reward is daggers. Yeah. So probably the best dagger in the game then. I think it's possible. Anyway, better sword probably. Yeah, oh yeah, a much better sword than the Dural. That's gonna increase my damage a lot actually. Using a little magic. Yeah, so we have the Black Prince. Then we have the new one, what's the carroting, or also this thing, which is not more than twice, but almost more than twice. Better. Executive blinks. Spot us from me then, because he can't blink, so it's like a shield that actually makes notice. Strong further, I suppose. If you link teleport strike with warp strike with as Noctis, because yeah, the other can do it. So, but yeah, I never really used to use shields with Noctis. Anyway, that thing is level 99. It's a demon, so it's probably much harder than the damn boar thing, which is way to see. But it's really nice. This is a nice, pretty much. Like this playthrough is gonna be, I think, pretty good playthrough. I mean, from my standpoint as well, right? Not it's like, oh, it's a good playthrough, but no, it's like a good playthrough thing because basically, instead of doing the hunts, you can't find them all and so on. Instead we're doing the like just all of the what it is. We're doing all of the different quest bosses, right? With the weapons, which is pretty neat, I think. It's pretty neat. So I think that's nice. You should do them all at the same time. So you can, you know. And also, of course, as I said, exposes issues with, for example, the this last board here that's easy to Thunderbird Knights, because you do them, you know, once and then the second one afterwards, right? With no pause in between. I mean, sure, we did with the cape to try to find some new hunts, but yeah, like as a boss battle, it was that after another one. So this, of course, then you can compare it easily to the next one. So yeah, so that is. If it's not good designed of it, if the design is lacking, of course, then that's going to be way more obvious because we're doing it as, you know, in a, you know, linear progression, right? So clearly the game has to be good in that sense, but if it's fine otherwise, but otherwise I think fine, yeah, pretty good though. That boss was clear, so easy, but I think this thing is going to be hard. Yeah, demons and so on. There's probably not demon. It's probably much harder than the last thing. Probably harder than Thunderbird Knights. Because demons in the game are definitely usually much harder than what the level also says. So this place might have a hunt. No, not actually. No. The thing is that I'm pretty much looking for one hunt, right? I have like 38 or 43, and some of the hunts give 5, the rank 9 ones. So it's reasonable to assume there's only be one hunt left, and it's gonna be a 5 one. Might be in Altisia as well, though, in all other continents. So yeah, we're waiting for it to be night there so we can fight the boss. So we might as well drive somewhere. It's right there. I'll be able to always hit early. So let's drive up here instead. No, what's it called again? Did this. Okay. Let's wait for 6 hours in the game. It's well, actually we could change. Actually no, let's change that. No, I'm a newbie. Let's just change. I'm pressing exit report. Yeah. I just realized I could be way intelligent with this and actually just use a hunt right to trigger it. Go with that. Yeah, this is gonna make just. But as I always complain, why is the thing in the game? Like you can do this, you can do this. So why can't you just do it in a more, you know, streamlined way? So you have to like, yes. Applaud. Actually, it would surprise me if the last hunt of this rank is in Anthesia. So after I've done this boss, I'm gonna go to Anthesia actually and check if that is the case. Death fees, that should be let out. Should I be super careful and save here? Because I think I'm gonna die from the boss. The thing is that I hope I'm gonna die obviously, because it was a long time since I go. So I really had to die right. So it was a very long time since in the game we actually really had to, you know, wow, this was really hard. Like yes, the last playthrough for this one we had probably the demon wall, but that was more of the demon walls kind of, you know, say it. It's not strategy, but more like that. It's set up like it push you into the teleport thing. You have to avoid that. That's so weird. So I would say that more about it, right? More than being like a hard boss, more like a tricky boss. Yeah, that's a good word for it. It's a trickier, more like how does this work? More like than, of course, like just killing it. But anyway, after we've done these things, I think that's reasonable to assume there's going to be an Anthesia, but I probably should check out Ravno, the mountain here, because they also have the hunts. But yeah, I don't know, like, but Anthesia has a lot of hunts. Anthesia has, you know, a huge amount of hunts, and chance of Anthesia spawning another hunt seems high to me. So, oh damn it! I was thinking like, what is happening? What the hell is happening? Yeah, he had the old. But what? What are you doing? What are you doing? Finding the viewing. Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, well, that looked weird. Sometimes, right, it keeps your destination from previously, right? But at the same time, that makes little sense because you said resume. In my head, I'm thinking like resume quest, right? I'm thinking resume previous path that you didn't actually want to go, kind of thing. Yeah, it should be here. Oh, actually, this could be a mechanized demon then, probably, if it's in the camp, right? So it's kind of mecha demon. That would make more sense of this. The name doesn't tell me anything. Yeah, that's it. One of those guys. Those laser demons.
おいノット今危なかったんじゃねえか
別にやられてねえし
Yeah, this thing's gonna be a badass fight. I mean, these things are really badass enemies. 120? That's a new record. Nice. I mean, I think this is one of the best enemies in the game. Absolutely, this thing, guys. The laser things. When they're really good at fight. And, whoa! He's gonna kill everyone! I mean, these guys are really cool. Like, they're appearing into like the what's it called? The board thing. These guys are glass cannon kind of white. They're extremely cool abilities. They actually make that use of being a cannon have really cool abilities. Very dangerous. This actually reminds me of what the can't be now. This is, yeah, this is just killing you. This is, oh, yeah, he died. Yeah, this could actually be the hard boss in the game. Absolutely. 100 level 120, highest enemy for about 10 levels. Was a samurai level 110. And yeah, this one actually has really these guys do have really strong laser teams. But they are glass cannon, obviously. They have low life points. They use very high damage. So it might be important. Just have to like grind through. Yeah, that's the next thing. The more thing is that now, this first bit is that round and also the kind of laser on the ground thing in there sometimes to keep them all the air. Yeah, that thing. That weird kind of like flying around, that is crazy cool. And we also have on a weird laser king on the ground. So you can hit everyone at least, or the AI every time on the front. The previous guy. Yeah. This is, I think this is I think it's supposed to say these guys, this is one of them, has the best, probably the best in the game. Yeah, I can picture this guy being. I would order this enemy in the game, yeah. Do this. Have the coolest design. I would love a little bit bigger actually, and more epic one, even more epic. But yeah. And they have cool stabilities, definitely. Kind of the laser on the ground, the laser kind of finger things, really cool. Hopefully the game is nice. That's also the game. Like, talk about the earlier stream, if you have everyone in danger mode, or everyone dead, or you know, some kind of dead things, kind of combination of that, then you should be able to use items. If you couldn't items when you were low at that, then I would have died already, right? And that would make the game much more fun, because they'll be like, well, okay, I have to actually avoid this thing, you have to really like, you know, not has to be in a distance, or no, I can be like, well, okay, that thing's gonna get everyone dead, but even when everyone is dead, you actually can still use items for a few seconds, so you can always survive anyway. That's the problem, I think. You know, it's like, okay, I died, but I didn't. Right. Picture this game, picture this boss having that thing. The only boss in the game in general, right? Having that, where if you die, you die, right? Then I would die, I would have been dead twice now. I would have to replay it, I have to come back here when I'm like 10 levels higher, and so on, right? So yeah, I think that's very unfortunate that they have decided to do that. But yeah, in the Leviathan comes, I think the boss made it easier, but why not? This is the first time Leviathan helped me, so I had to say yes. Just gonna have. But yeah, you picture that, being part of the game, picture that if everyone's named or dead, obviously with that, absolutely. And also kind of a combination of like 2 dead, 2 danger, yeah, then you should die. You should die! I mean, this possibly be really impossible then, but that would be made for fun. We have to, like this now, everyone should be dead now. I should not be able to do this now. But you telling me that, oh well, go and kill yourself then and like hard mode the game by purpose. You know, that's exactly just silly. This game is designed for us like that. I think it would be way cooler than that. If this everyone is dead, not in danger dead, you absolutely should be able to use items and choose die now. Clearly, it's ridiculous. Please play the game. If everyone is dead, absolutely. Never seen before any mobbing anything in my life. You use all your items and abilities pretty much when you are dead. Never wrong. It's kind of weird. It's really weird. Way too streamlined, right? Okay. Therefore, absolutely way too easy mode. But the game really impossible on 70 cannot be hard. So easy to use, not to die, right? Unfortunately. Every boss. This is a fundamental mistake, right? So easily you not have that thing. Stupid. I mean, even if you had anything, why let the player always move when everyone is X, right? Or why does it move even when everyone's anything? This team has...
秒いないと始まんないよ。
悪いな。
I failed. Damage. Oh. Like some games you lose with the main player is dead. The main character, regardless of, like, you know, what people call. That would make a lot of sense. Especially Master Chief hunts on you all the time. So that would make no sense. That would be absolutely false. But something in between. Something in between would be really nice. And anything actually? I really don't know. I'm pretty sure actually there were no weird over your character before. I think that's actually something new in the game. That's the problem they have added right now, right? So that actually makes you have a bit, right? I never seen before. Okay, everything definitely be that. Absolutely. Like I could have avoided that, you know, by running it back, maybe going too deep in the beginning, or I could have this like prompt or something. That is, everyone dies. Maybe I could when everyone dies, maybe I could use him. For example, like when someone's alive, the critical ability or something, right? Just have to be enough like that would give the game much more strategy. Now I can be like, oh, I did a mistake, I was hit by the big thing, but I didn't die, right? But I didn't actually die now, so it's a bit more. Wait, don't hit more. One thing is really interesting about now actually is that very few enemies game has anger mode. In most Geometry games, the bosses will get harder and harder just like to have, right? This kind of demon enemies, you can expect them to have, well, not this game, but the other games that we get new abilities further into it. This game, this boss do have a lot of abilities. So you can imagine that this boss and any boss will have more abilities to get lower life, but I guess not. When I saw it, I was like, oh my god, he's going to suck that thing again. Gladio. That's ridiculous. And I realized before it didn't happen, I was like, oh man, that's really good. Come on. Go load it up.
すぐに助けるからな、プロンプト。
危なかった。
Maybe it's crazy. That lie? Maybe. Oh. Mega push. What? One of the items in the house is best. We're probably buffing up and combining that with prompt. Yeah, so let's do this thing. I'm gonna do the buff thing. Yeah. This. Never also now. This thing now, so that's weaker. Down here. Go.
Nice, Prompto.
Yeah, that speeding thing is crazy. You must can't avoid. If you close it, you can't avoid it. And this is hate boss game really, because this would be an interesting boss if you could die in the game, right? If you did it, or you died because you're too greedy, right? So you know, so you had to be punished for that. But here's just like, well, it doesn't really matter because even if you die, you can save yourself, so whatever. Yeah, it's yeah, almost in a hard boss anyway. It's hard in this game, it's not that hard to beat. Yeah. Oh, I expected to be rounds. Yeah, but it's going down eventually. I mean, I think the break thing. I haven't, you know, get into break stage. Like physical damage lost, so it was great. Weird.
しまった。
Yeah, actually, this is what I see.
悪い。
Is that what I mean? Actually, I probably use a boost in close items. It's day now soon. Hopefully, most of the respawn is day, I don't think so. I put the giants, they will stay. So I will doubt that. Really like cool, like enraged cyber on the boss, like it just resets itself as the daytime escapes. Nice. So, och cool nice.
エグルス一気に行くぞ。受け取れ。サンキュー。かっこ悪かったね。よっほっほっまずい。
So I'm not dead yet, but I'm almost dead. This situation could see down no potion at me. So I might be able to heal, I guess. Yeah. Oh, come on, should I use this a bit? It's kind of weird when you get stuck in the thing. I'm not looking at it like limbo space right now. What I see. All the time. Yeah, that means pretty cool. Let's see. Something from behind as well? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's daytime now. It would be cool if it respawned. This is my third item. My third living break in this game. That with this one a lot of life points. Probably the highest I've ever fought in this must be. And it was in the white as well, so yeah. That's a lot of life points. Don't lie now.
よし手に入れたっぽいぞ。これが武器の素材か。
やったね。やったな。
Yeah, that thing was crazy. But yeah, I think definitely those guys are the best enemies in the sign, probably. I would say so. I would give them the #1 enemy in the game. I think they have the cool abilities, right? They have the laser thing, like the whole circle thing, kind of the angle laser thing as well. Also kind of good animation and attacks on. Definitely one of the absolute top enemies. I would say #1. Number 2, Arena maybe. No, the enemies then. Not really. Last boss is clearly. Last boss already is clearly in the bottom. The absolute crap. But yeah, I don't know. Like, that probably point to this thing being the best one because it sticks out to me more. But the giants, I do really love the giants. So obviously fought them too much or so. But yeah, the giants when they are still fresh for you, those are you fought them like 25 times at night and had to do the cost work or so. But like the first, nights done, the night giants and also the cost work first time, they're definitely extremely intimidating and like they're so simple, but yet so, you know, because a big guy with a sword, right? It's a very, very simple boss. So the fire sword and the further down is really cool. That's why actually I think the third boss of the giant, the gun I made, actually was kind of lame in a way because it's another giant, right? It's golden kind of. So yes, that it looks like the first giant instead of an improvement of second giant, right? So it should be like an improvement of the second giant. It's like I don't know, a sword maybe in like clad in darkness or something, right? So kind of more evil sword. I don't know, something like that. I think it would be better. It's a little unfortunate.
着いたぞ。
Only one load screen this time.
着いた
But blacked out for a longer time again. It's weird, definitely weird. But yeah, yes, the Naga I actually like a lot. They have really good videos on. Actually, the whole the Fire Nova snake, which was the Midgard snake, Jormungand was the name. You can clearly see it's the same model, it's the same rigged animation as with the other snakes, but it's bigger and have like more, you know, it's bottom big and so on. The Nagas are similar to us, but they have different AI at least and have different movement with their legs, with their the tails or the snake body. So they don't have the exact same, probably done by the same person as a core, right? But you're different. So that one is similar to snake. However, that one looked really cool. So aesthetically wise, at least, it probably was one of the best ones. Also, Tournament was pretty good.
伝説をお主に見
Yeah,
せ
but this
よ
is
う
probably the last one. I have a hard time seeing another one. 99, I mean, this is a nice level,
行
so
くといい
clearly.
これで伝説は最後となるわしの
This
全
is
てを
likely his last one.
この武器に
I have a hard time seeing it more.
言っとくけど死ぬなよ。
んはあ死んでなるものか終わりを見届けてからだあんたよこれでわしとお主の伝説は幕を閉じ
So
た
a dagger as the best weapon.
分かったけ
This
ど
is,
死ぬなよ。
I mean, this must be better than the
あ
dagger
あ
in
心
game.
配はいらん
This
わしは
said
ま
was
た
the
次
best
の
weapon
勇者
for
を
like
ここで
Noctis,
待
because
つ
we have the ultimate blade left at least. So it doesn't have to be the best weapon, right, for Noctis or and so on. But I would say for sure it's the best weapon for Ignis. But right now it's probably the best than I have as well, essentially. Let's check it out. So there's a dagger. Yeah, it's clearly way stronger than the other ones. Oh, stronger with full life? Yeah, that's gonna be useless for the island. But not much stronger than the sword. Slightly stronger, but yeah. Probably gonna need him.
なんか伝説の鍛冶屋ごっこっぽかった？
いや、武器は確かに伝説的ではあるが。
付き合ってやったってことでいいんじゃねえか。
あ、それっぽい気分になったわ。
Huh. But yeah, I mean that is probably the best dagger in the game. I have a very hard time seeing another dagger being better than it. That would surprise me a lot. The sword, however, I am not sure of. The Ultima Blade or Ultimate Weapon, which is a dagger, is a sword in many games. It's usually the best sword in many of the games. Not usually, but in some of the games. And in this game, it might be, right? I don't know. like it is.
お疲れではありませんか。お部屋すぐにご用意できます
So I
よ。
mean, it is a weapon, right? As I say, but I don't know if it's better. But I would guess then, of course, I would guess that it's either the Soul Blade, which he gave me as a previous quest, or it's the Ultima. So actually pretty cool image actually. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think this is gonna be the. But it's hard to say. I mean, this one is because yeah, we still don't actually have the ultimate part. I think, unless I have it right now. But the other things in the way when I went to Sid place, so he might have it. So yeah, I don't know really. So either the best or second best sword. But for a dagger then, as obviously a dagger was the next boss, and much harder boss. Oh yeah, yeah, much harder boss, like 100 times harder than that one. As that board thing is strictly easy. I think you actually can sleep again, get like 3 times your experience points.
いらっしゃいませ。
Yeah.
今日はここまでだな。
やっと風呂に入れるな。
I'm just gonna check if there is a hunt here, and then I probably let's probably end this playthrough. We've done all of these like weapon quests, which is pretty nice. Just a few levels. Now we're breaking level 80. Yeah, the music here is decent, but yeah, the music is this game is like. But the music is good. Yeah, it's city music that is bad. Absolutely. Obviously, what's called Lestrum is like the worst crap ever. Like, that's the worst Final Fantasy. Yeah, the worst Final Fantasy tune ever, pretty much, right? I would say so by far. It's the worst ever. It's absolutely horrible. It's just generic. Meaningless music, right? But this music here is more like, yeah, it's okay. This music here is okay. I think it's decent, like, it's pretty good. However, I think the problem here with, for example, this Leticia is that it takes almost also too much special effects. Then it's a music game, where it should be more like where is those, really like, for example, kind of like dun dun, right? Where's the music where you can remember it, like the Ost you can listen back to in 10 years from now. Like, this is just a very generic, way better than Lestrum, but still generic, inspired by real-life music, right? Instead of having their own composed, right, theme. So, absolutely not what JRPG games should do at all. JRPG games are known for having amazing town music, Seal of Mana, especially. Wild Arms. No new hunt here. Wild Arms. Also, of course, more simple. You can bounce seven, right? It's a lot of Yoga games which have amazing music at town specifically. Wild Arms is probably the most, I would say, most really good at. But also Forza Fantasy, of course. Betterfy somewhat. Yeah, Betterfy has a few really good ones. And what more is it like? Yeah, Suikoden as well. Yeah, Suikoden. It definitely has a few really memorable songs. Let's see if we can find the damn hunt. Well, yeah, that's just. But I guess I got Lestrum now, and man, the music here is so bad. Oh god, it's so bad. I think they were, the inspiration shouldn't be the inspiration. Some of the Swedish games, you feel like, okay, this is a desert town in Seal Mana. That's more like a beat-up team, some kind of Arabic night. You feel okay. It might be some inspiration there, or like some kind of team going on there, but most of that, the songs, the whole Seal Mana is amazing music, right? Of course, all second game has great music, but that game, I would say, except for the desert city, all the towns has just a music, right? Just some kind of, Nubemus music, right? Just really feel like there is some specific, like, this is a medieval town. So no, this is just JRPG music, right? Right, and it's so good. And Wild Arms then, which is famous for its music, right? It's a very good JRPG game. And that game, especially the first game, sold, like, I don't know how many, but like 1 million copies of it. It's Ost, right? It's very famous for its amazing music. And that game has ridiculous good, extremely memorable like tunes per city. This is this is just practicing the same music sling all over again, right? But now it has this like very composed, like a series, like a very, very well written team, different for each city. Right? So it has like like 8 to 9 different ones, and the new one, one of 3 where has a lot of good ones also. Yeah, where's that screen? It's like, yeah, and then we have this game which is like nothing. Not this game, I think it's really tragic on this board, on that board, on Primus especially. Because the thing is that battle teams, that's something like, yeah, okay, sure, I listen to a few battle teams fantasy games every now and then, but not so often. Like, they're pretty decent, right? And some of the boss teams are memorable again. And this game is pretty good like that, so you can be, yeah, okay, maybe you listen to them in future. Maybe, but probably not. Because they are worse than gonna say, but they're okay. But the thing is that the town music, or maybe some other like emotional part, those sort of music you really listen to again, right? So especially as I talked about some other stream, Fishbus Horizon, it's a F8. I listen to that probably once a week for an hour probably this, like that's something I come back to, right? And like Cosmic Canyon F7, Golden Saucer actually. No, that's one you always remember Golden Saucer. You used to it when you're in a fucking brain. And so on, but I think that most of those emotional teams or the town teams are the teams you recognize the most. Of course, you recognize the most classic battle teams, like Still More Fighting, for example. Those teams you recognize old. That's battle teams because they're so iconic, but I wouldn't really say that those are the best ones. It's more like, yeah, you recognize them because they're very iconic, so to speak. Otherwise, the world team, of course, is something you recognize, I would say. A lot. Yeah, shop again. Like the world, the blue fields and so on. Where F7 main team, the team 7 is really good and so on. But yeah, but not those, like... in this game, it's like, yeah. He don't have like Sarah's team or God damn it. I sort of found the last damn hunt here. So I need just one more, right? I think that it's something I missed, but okay, so I've been here now. I've been up there, I've been here. Bam, there, there. Okay. So we have this station left. I actually only have like these 3 now and this station. And also I was hoping it's something I haven't missed here because yeah, like last time I got to the same thing with rank 8 and we had stuck there. Needed like 3 more stars for 10 hours, right? Which was beat the game then. It was beat the main story, but I don't know. And I still have no idea how to open the damn doors. Somewhere you have to open the doors. Yeah, cooking. Should be level 10 soon then. I hope that's gonna be something that, like I said earlier, that combines several different stuff. That would be really cool. Like if it combines, let's say, the hardest fish to catch, and like a dragon meat and I don't know, the bird meat, sub meat, probably, maybe behemoth. And I can combine those like 3 or 4 massive beasts, and of course like the hardest fish to catch. Let's say fish catch. That would be something like amazing, like 99 attack power or something like that. That would be really cool. If it has some ridiculous, like obviously, so you have to go and kill each beast, or when you could do it early in the game with that. If you want more, you have to kill more of those. So you have to really farm like one of each hard enemy in the game. Okay, hard, but like rare boss beast spawn, and also fish hard place, and combine that to get like 999 life and health or attack and so on. So it would be really cool. Level that's the case. But I don't know. It could be anything really. Ash said his levels is just pretty crappy, to be honest. Yeah, like his levels is usually not very important. In the game, to be frank. Like, I have no idea actually why you even level him up, because he don't actually give anything new. You only get new recipes, you know. He doesn't get like better recipes, right? Yeah, you don't actually get better stuff with him. You just get more stuff. It's really like lasagna. Yeah, clearly like some fuel because you have to like get the fuel to unlock them. So where's the lasagna? Right, so that's pretty. It's probably crap. I'm betting on it being crap. Like, frankly, I think it's gonna be crap. Where the hell is it? Seriously. What? I almost don't know what I looked at, but yeah. I can't see anything. Like, what the fuck? Do you also have to do something again? Okay, that seems really weird. I can't see a lasagna here. No, okay, or like cream, milky risotto, maybe, or romaten. Wow. So risotto, so rice and there's a triple risotto. This is in a way. Okay, so that, for example, then. This is a third, right? This is the level 8 food, right? You get from his cooking. This is crap, right? This is 600 health. That's nothing when you get to 27. So reading boost over here, that's absolute crap. You probably, when you get there, you're probably at, you know, down here somewhere, right? At like, you know, dark shed mustard, at least. Probably way further down. Probably down here somewhere. So yeah, like why would you ever do that thing? I don't get it. His level 3 is useless. His level 3 should be more like for each level you get better stats. That would make much more sense. So like each time you level up, you get a little better. Okay, this is the song actually. Okay, that actually is yeah. Okay, it's a good thing then. Okay, a lot of life. Well, okay. Experience point is really important, but you also made him into magic. You also get some magic action there. That's good, but yeah, obviously the experience point is absolutely whatever. Experience point is you're gonna level up to level, you know, 99 eventually. It's really easy, so that doesn't do much. But yeah, so this is actually the only two I have left now. I only have this one left, and. Well, actually, maybe the Golden Crab. I think I started it at the resort, at the garden. So I pretty much should have checked it. Oh, I wasn't rank 9 when I was there, but the thing is that these places have never given a new hunt forever. Like this place, with station, I had a beamer team, but had it for like 50 hours, right? This place has never given a new hunt for the last 60 hours or something. Like this place seems to be dead. And I actually don't get why, really. I think the game would be better if you can spare them out more than having, at least having like 12 of them. This one could have 6. This I could have 11. This has like 5, I think. It's like 5 or 6 hunts here. And almost very few of them. So I very much doubt this place will have it. Just feel like that, because it never has anything, right? I was surprised here, yeah, it was there. Have I missed it, perhaps? Could I have missed it? Or could it be like I've done something I have to unlock first to get it? Yeah, I don't know really. Seems But here it could be this place. Here this I can see it being at, because here you get sporadically we are getting like higher hunts here at the Cactor, like the Yojimbo, because it covers the northern area, like the mid-northern area of this continent. Desert here, so there's a couple of enemies here. Yeah, so it could. This seems to be the most plausible place to be. The Galdin seems very low as well. Because like that place, it hasn't had any new hunts since level 30 or so. So yeah, this is probably worth it. If I can't find it here, then I'm gonna be very confused. I'm gonna be very like, okay, yeah, because otherwise it must be something else I have to do. Maybe kill that bandit. I don't know, like yeah, something else. Maybe do the dungeons. Maybe getting into the dungeons unlocks more hunts, right? I don't know. That could be it. Get in the dungeon, yeah. Because I don't really see.
ノクタ、クローズネスト行かない？
またジャンクフードか。体にも悪いし太るぞ。
そうね。
Hopefully see that. So I always have no idea. I very much doubt it's gonna be a Galdin.
いらっしゃいませ。
That just reminds me. And
何
yeah.
にいたします？
Come on.
手強い奴らばかりですよ。お気をつけて。
Yeah, then I have no idea where it is. I'm actually gonna also assume that it's gonna be inside a second dungeon part then, because if you kill bosses in dungeons, right, you actually usually get them as hunts. So probably it could be that you have to kill a boss in second dungeon, then you go out, then tell you go in again to kill the boss as a hunt at like max level. That could be a thing. It's possible. Or maybe the advantage, but I don't think so. Yeah, because I think I've been in a place right now. I'm trying to figure out where haven't I been yet. It's not a place in this game where I haven't been straight hunts. Still got a great time. And this should be the only place left. And that island over there looks really cool. You get to the press storyline and you after a second. That was stupid. I read a lot of complaining about that and I agree with them. Just yeah, like that's weird. You see this cool island, typical dungeon island or some kind of boss battle, right? In an role-playing game, you actually get there suddenly after the time skip, but you leave it in a second. It's just really weird. Well, I mean, it might be here, but it's not impossible yet. What I shall see. Yeah, I mean, that's it. This place never have any dungeons, right? So... Yeah, I have no idea now. Clearly, I lack 5. It seems such a number, which is like I exactly lack pretty much what the hunt is. So I'm lacking like 1 boss hunt. Yeah, 5 more. So I'm lacking 1 specific boss pretty much to kill to get up there. I think it's pretty clear to that. I think like, what the hell could it be? I mean, Hammerhead, there's a hunt. There's no hunts up here. We were at that place. We did one. Did you want? We did one. This has no hunts. Been here. No hunts. Surprisingly, didn't have any hunts. No hunts. Doesn't have any hunts. Yeah, no hunts. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the stream. This place is even getting nowhere right now. I have to think about what to do right now. Where it could be. Or I think more like, yeah, it could be just as I said, you have to beat the hunt. But one thing I'm thinking about though, so they haven't shut out yet, I guess, for a while. After this restaurant, it's actually Leslum again, and checking out like Leslum's what's it called? Like Leslum has two different places. I was like, when I said Leslum has actually split. When I was there, all the huts were the one to the north. So it could be now that the south one has some hunts. Very much doubt it, but it could be. Check it out. Yeah, like this is a really boring part of any playthrough, right? In a game, because I want to figure out everything myself. You have to just kind of scour around and try to find people to talk to. And I also find it weird that I'm pretty much been in every city now. And there's still nothing about how to open the doors, so that is kind of. There probably has been somewhere hasn't been. Well, actually, that person could be standing. If there's a person, I mean, it has to be something like that, or a boss or something. But I mean, whatever you're searching for, that's gonna give you the entrance way. That thing could be anywhere, I suppose. But oh, where would you look then? Where would you look? I actually didn't check Leicester map, so it could have been in that place. Have I been in every city now? I haven't actually been in some of the I haven't been in the city to the left, the north left, to the northwest. After we have no hunts. I haven't been there. It's a bit of game before that. Way before that. There could be. Actually, I haven't been at the North City. Actually, that makes the most sense to me. I think about it. If there is something that will open up the door, the place that you should look for. See, again, Leslum has two loyalties down. This is really weird if you have too far away from it. Only Leslum. I think about that actually is pretty much most sense. I mean, that is the place that has where it's the closest. I haven't actually been here up again, to the house up here. But this is the first dungeon, right? Or this is the first dungeon, this is the first tomb, this is the first dungeon with one tomb, and also the first hidden door. So it actually would make most sense that there's something here or here probably. So I would definitely go here in the next playthrough and see if that like it could be a person there now or a boss there, and you could kill a boss to get a key or something. That makes sense to me. Absolutely. I mean, I might be completely wrong, but I was thinking that I haven't checked it yet. So something might be in the city now, because that's the whatever for a long time. And also then, of course, yeah, nothing new here. And as I said, that's actually also sitting next to the first place where you would start looking for how to enter the dungeons. So yeah, definitely right there. No. Definitely gonna go up there again after I in the next place. Should be better today. So I'm gonna take a break for like 2 hours maybe, just to run for a bit, eat something and so on. But yeah, overall, obviously this playthrough in the end here, the last 20 minutes now I've been back going around in the game world trying to find something. Probably really boring. But before that, yeah, absolutely. The last boss there, it's a really good boss. It's unfortunately, I mean, it's talking about it's getting down by. I mean, it's lowered by the whole game system, right? The game would let you die, because even if you ever die, you can just resurrect them. So it's like, if that was a rule for the game, that boss would be really, really hard. Picture doing that boss without using items at a time when everyone's in you, right? And that boss would be also possible. But you have to really like avoid, being close to it with other stuff. So that would be much more interesting. So unfortunately, the game really, really made itself worse by going easy route. So forgiving system, which is very unfortunate. Sometimes I want to do a playthrough and say that, a lot of playthrough, but like sometimes I want to restart the game and say that, well, you know what, I'm probably missing this in this game. I'm gonna stream it like I'm not using the items. That would be really interesting. I almost wish I did that before I did the whole thing. Obviously, saying that right now would be meaningless. Right? I'm not gonna say that right now and say actually from now on, because the game is crap with items, I'm gonna use no items and do this. That would be absolutely crazy to do it now, right? Because I already beaten maybe 90, 85 or 90% of the game with items for many parts of that part. So that would be insane to go back to this now. Say from now on, I'm gonna do that. Well, that would be interesting definitely to play this game without ever using items. That would pretty much be impossible because you have to re-go. So, but yeah, so that would be pretty much impossible. But let's say like not use items when you are in, you know, like 4Xs or like X or danger. That would be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Or like you can't use potions. You have to go to X mode. Something like that. It would be very, very much better, I think. But anyway, see you guys in the next playthrough. Have a good day.